Who are you? You are the child of God. That means you have access to a new life and a new identity into his promises at any time when you're ready. Understand that you have to prepare to become ready to receive what he has for you. The Messiah, meaning the anointed one, Yahweh, saves all. This is what your master name means. Yeshua can be found in Matthew 1 and 21 and also Luke 2 and 21. And when you look at the name Yeshua, this means spiritual and physical. Deliverance. Physical from harm or ruin. Spiritual connection back to higher power. Are y'all plugging this into one? Understand that because of what happened in the Garden of Eden, it soared the land in wickedness and violence. No remorse was shown. Greed. This is what happens when we ate of the tree of both knowledge of good and evil. And so the Messiah understood one thing when he came and he showed us his spiritual and his healing through prophecies, through just being the representation of the living word. He embodied the living word. He understood that his father had a mission far greater than what the eyes can see. And he understood that mastering yourself and then you master life. For that, when we take a look at his word, it says, though he was rich, yet for our sake he became poor, and through his poverty made be rich. Y'all have to understand that you can manifest what you want through the expression of your mind. But most importantly, you need to control and create the mind you want to have. See, the higher power understood that we don't have to give in. The higher power of the world understood that we don't have to have them subjected to physical slavery as of any longer. We can just subject them to mental slavery. Think about it like this. If I get you to always think you're going to lose, if I get you to always view others as competition, if I make you feel like you're always behind, if I keep you at a state to where you're always depressed and paralyzed, would you then believe that Yahshua that came to save all came to save you? And the reason why he came to save you is because we needed to create the kingdom of heaven. We needed to have dominion. We needed to be over, have our domain over the earth. We needed to subdue it and multiply it. But if we can't get into the empire mindset, if we can't get to family business mindset, if we can't trust each other, if we can't have conversations with each other, if we're psychopaths, if we're killing and murdering each other and we're torturing each other, how can we ever get to what he has for us? You have to think, you have to recognize and reprogram the subconscious mind. And you have to recognize that if you never evaluate what God has for you, you'll never be all that God needs you to be. And honestly, my brothers and sisters, you're subjecting yourself to God's wrath. You must reprogram your subconscious mind. You must alter your beliefs. And you can only do that by paying attention to the situations that trigger you. Cultivate yourselves in gratitude. Journal. I need you to change your environment. I need you to focus on positivity. I need you to understand that reprogramming your mind takes time and action. Time and action. This is not just a belief that you inherit over a video, over a 7-minute span. I need you to understand that there is a power within you that you must touch, and that the human nature was the spiritual separation and the distance from our higher power, our divine source, when one was stripped away, when we were in disharmony and lack of God's guidance. This is why, you all, but this is also why you must push yourself and evolve yourself into the change necessary for you to be all that you are. It says in 1 John 12, yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become the children of God. But are you the chosen generation of royal priesthood, of a holy nation? It's our own special people. Why is it in the word that it's like it's like a mirror, black mirror effect to what is now taking place now. Taking place now. Who are you? Who are you? It's time to wake up, my people. It's time to understand that we have a greater responsibility that must we do. We have an obligation that we owe to our Christ and Father. It's of great honor that I can succeed through truth, and I want to bring it to you. I'll be closing out of this video now, but I want you to know that I need you to form your connection with the Holy Ghost. Let him be your comfort through the storm, and let him change your reality. This peace will be your best friend. Understand that you have been designed to be and to think as the old self, but it's your responsibility to create thy new self. And it will come through a lot of force, and it will come through a lot of hurt and pain, but your purpose is discovered through it all. Thank you so much for taking the time out. I'll be back with more.